Good afternoon. Myself Dr. M. Takle from Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, Yadrao, Itsaganji. Unit number 1, Sectional View. We are right now in the chapter we studied various views like full section, half section, partial section, offset section, revolved section, removed sections, and in this we are going to study the auxiliary section. Just we will take overview of the sections. First one is a full section in which cutting plane is cut throughout the object. In case of half section, two cutting planes are there which are 90 degree to each other. That 1/4, that is quarter part of the object is taken. Third one is a partial section in which for symmetrical components we are drawing that partial section in which above its vertical line or horizontal line half part is drawn and remaining part is cut by breaking lines, which shows the part is similar, which shows the time as well as the space. In case of offset section, we are taking small sections in this consideration in which cutting plane is not in a straight line, it is offset for the coverage of all the geometry of the component. Then revolved section in which cutting plane is taken and the section of that cutting plane, the cutting plane is rotated at 90 degree and the section is drawn. In case of removed section, cutting plane is taken, that portion or the geometry is drawn somewhere else in case of removed section. And this we are going to know, or we are going to study auxiliary sections and some guidelines for hatching. These are some examples of full section, half section, offset section, partial section, like that. We are directly going to study auxiliary section. It is offset section, revolved section, then it is removed section, and it is auxiliary view. The definition of auxiliary view is nothing but an auxiliary view is an orthographic view taken in such a manner that the lines of sight are not parallel to the principal projection plane, that is frontal, horizontal or profile. There are infinite number of possible auxiliary views of an given object. The definition is auxiliary view is nothing but a simple orthographic view taken. It is nothing but simple orthographic view, but taken in such a manner that lines of sight are not parallel to the principal projection. In case of orthogonal projection, we are taking that parallel lines, but in case of orthographic views, the planes are not parallel to the principal projection plane. It may be frontal, horizontal or profile. And there are infinite number of possibilities of auxiliary view for a given object. It is one of the example of auxiliary view in which its front view, side view, that right hand side view and top view is drawn. Again, it is drawn by third angle projection method, as well as is auxiliary view also drawn. Now, in case of orthographic view, the front view is drawn as shown in figure, shown by some hatching lines, then right hand side view and top view. But in case of auxiliary view, the auxiliary view is drawn parallel to the surface, which is shown in a figure. Then from figure it is clear that we will go back to the definition. From figure it is clear that it is an auxiliary view is simple as an orthographic view as shown in a figure. it is this isometric view, this auxiliary view is simple, nothing but as an orthographic view, that is front view, right hand side view and top view. But it drawn in such manner that lines of sight are not parallel to the principal projection planes. Here auxiliary view is there which is not parallel to the principal planes, that is front plane, side plane, top plane, which is not parallel to the principal projection planes. It may be frontal, horizontal or profile. There are infinite number of possible auxiliary views. Here is shown one of the good example of auxiliary view. Then we will consider a second example of auxiliary view. The component drawn is shown in a figure. Its front view and side view as shown in figure. And the auxiliary section of AA is drawn, is shown in a figure, because through auxiliary view it is again simple or easy to understand the geometry of the component, because for a critical components it becomes very difficult to understand the geometry of the component. In such case, a revolved section or removed section or auxiliary section will come into the picture. The basic difference between that, in case of revolved section, the cutting plane is taken and it rotates 90 degree and the geometry drawn on that surface itself or on that sketch itself. In case of removed section, the cutting plane is taken and what this geometry is drawn to somewhere else. In case of auxiliary section, to understand its auxiliary view, the cutting plane is taken and parallel to that, its section is drawn as shown in a section. Section A or cutting plane A is taken and that auxiliary section A is drawn as shown in a figure. Again, it is one of the manifold throat. The material of the component is aluminum and its three views as shown in a figure: front view, side view and top view, because again it is the first angle method. So right hand side view is there and top view is drawn on the top surface as per the standard method of third angle projection. But before that auxiliary view, if we skip that auxiliary view and we will going to see its front view, right hand side view and top view, front view, right hand side view and top view, then it becomes very difficult or typical to understand the geometry of the component at the cylindrical surface. So for clear understanding the geometry of the component, because the drawing is referred as a production drawing, a part drawing, and it becomes a standard drawing. So each and every part must be clear. For understanding of the drawing, now section A is there and auxiliary section A is drawn as shown in figure. But from this auxiliary section, the geometry of the component, the geometry of the cylinder is clear. One inside hole is there, outside diameter is there, and some geometry as shown in a figure. So for understanding purpose of this internal geometry, this view is taken, that is auxiliary view is taken. Then we will consider one example. Again one part is there and his auxiliary view is drawn. His isometric view is shown in a figure. Front view and right side view of this component, that is orthographic projection, is shown. Here front view is there and right hand side view is there. Again it is drawn by third angle projection method. and its section is taken at AA. That auxiliary section AA is shown in a figure. That auxiliary section is taken at AA section. So some part is a solid part in this, some part is a not solid part. So whatever be the solid part is shown by hatching lines, and whatever that not solid part is shown in figure. From it is clear that what will be its geometry inside that section AA, which is drawn by auxiliary section. Again, one example of holder block for the isometric, for the auxiliary view projection purpose. Here again, isometric view is taken, and to that isometric view there are three views: front view, right hand side view, and top view. Again, this is a third angle projection method, and its auxiliary view as shown in figure. In auxiliary view, which is the parallel, we considering the cutting plane which is parallel to that slant edge, and according to that the cutting plane is taken and its auxiliary view is drawn. It is the one of the drawing for holder block. This is related to auxiliary view, which is similar to orthographic view and but not parallel to these planes, or not parallel to the horizontal or vertical lines, and this view is called as a auxiliary view. Then there are some guidelines for hatching, because we have studied some sections, and during sections hatching come into the picture, and there are some guidelines for hatching purpose. The first guideline is material which has been cut by the cutting plane is hatched. That is, the material which has been cut by that cutting plane is going to should be hatched. The hatching angle must be 45 degree or 135 degree, like that. A sectional view must not have any full lines drawn over hatched area. A sectional view must not have any full lines. For sectional view, there will not be any full line drawn over the hatching area. Whatever that hatching area, there will not be any full lines in case of sectional view. As a general rule, dimensions are not inserted in a hatched area. When we are showing hatching there, as per general rule, dimensions are not inserted in a hatching area or hatched area. It is one of the example of hatching review. Two components are there. The hatching angle is different. Consider one bush is there, on that other part is inserted, fixed. Bush is shown by 45 degree angle, and that other part inserted on it, which is at 135 degree inserted angle hatching is there. It is just one of the example of how to show hatching on the component. Then section not to be hatched. There are some rules or guidelines for section not to be hatched, as shown in a figure. Nut and bolt is there, which is not hatched in case of A. In case of B, shaft is there, which is not hatched. And third is in case of C, rivet is there, which is not going to be hatched. In case of fourth, again pulley is there. For pulley, we are not going to hatch the rib. Similar to the E, the ribbing portion is not going to be hatched. These are some guidelines for section not to be hatched. Hatching of two adjacent parts. As already previously we studied the hatching, how to hatch that adjacent parts. Here some method shown in a figure. One is the correct method and other two are not correct method. How to hatch the two adjacent parts. As per our discussion, rib is not going to be hatched, which is followed in this sketch. Then before going to that, we will again study that how hatching done for two adjacent parts. Now one bush is there on which other part is inserted. So the two sections must be shown by different lines. So in this total chapter, we will study the various section view. Here is the end of that unit number 1, that is sectional view. In this chapter we studied various sections like full section, half section, partial section, offset section, then revolve section, remote section and auxiliary view. These are the some sections which are very important to draw a assembly drawing or a part drawing, that is production drawing, because production drawing is considered as a working drawing or standard drawing which can be studied by various department in an industry or in a company. Like this drawing is prepared by design engineers and then it is referred by production engineer, that is shop floor engineer, quality control engineers. Then apart from that, purchase engineers, supply engineers. So there are some methods to draw that standard drawing, production drawing. So you can use any type of section according to the requirement of the drawing. So the final aim or final conclusion of this drawing is that the drawing must be clear, because it is a working drawing and considered as a standard drawing. So drawing must be clear and some conventional representations must be there. The technical person must know the various conventional representation, and irrespective of its language, the drawing is read by any person in any industry in universe. So drawing must be clear. There should not be any misinterpretation. Only one interpretation must be there on the drawing. So according to that, for clear understanding purpose of the drawing, sectional view comes into the picture. Because of that sectional view, we are cutting this part to somewhere else. So geometry of inside part is clearly understood. So in this sectional view, which is very important part of the machine drawing, for clear understanding or clear drawing of the component, and there are some already we studied, there are some guidelines for hatching purpose. How to hatch, which part we are going to hatch, which part will not be hatching, how to hatch that adjacent parts, like that. Okay, thank you.